Alright, so I'm going to show you guys a couple things from the first fight between Canelo and Triple G. So let's get to it. So here you see Canelo catch Triple G with an overhand right somewhere in the 10th round when he hit him with that overhand right, okay? What you guys don't realize is he set him up for that shot. Canelo did as if he was going to throw a right to the body, feinting low, and then he swung an overhand right up top. It caused Triple G's lead hand to go down because he thought Canelo was going to his body to protect it, and he got caught flush up top. Now this is interesting. This is Triple G throwing a lead right hand at Canelo. Canelo kind of snaps back out of the way, so he takes some of the steam off the punch. Canelo comes back with a counter right, and then comes back with a left hook that again, look how flush he catches Triple G on his jaw with that shot. Now here Triple G catches Canelo with a jab, short little jab just to find range, and then he throws the uppercut. Beautiful stuff. Reminds me of Mike Tyson's combinations. But instead of a hook to the head and an uppercut, he throws a small little jab that he just wants to find range with Canelo's head, and it does snap Canelo's head back a bit, and he throws an uppercut which misses. Here Triple G throws a combination to Canelo's body. Look at the beautiful combinations. 2 down low, which Canelo picks off with his elbows, and then he jabs him twice up top, and the 2 jabs land. The 2 jabs really are just to respect distance. So once you throw a combination, one thing you learn about Triple G is you must finish it off with a jab, and he finished it off with a double jab, and the double jabs touched Canelo on his forehead. Here he throws a jab which Canelo actually slips to the outside of, and then he throws an uppercut. He throws first a hook and then an uppercut, a small hook and then an uppercut. The small hook catches Canelo on his belt line, but again part of the elbow is in there, and then when he tries to throw the uppercut, he splits the guard, just softly touching Canelo on that because Canelo sort of buffered it with some of his guard. Now here Triple G catches Canelo with an overhand right, kind of similar to what Canelo did to him later on in the fight. This was in the 5th round. This was the big shot that everybody remembered Triple G landing on Canelo. Now Canelo, he threw his hook inside of the hook of Triple G. But Triple G actually set up Canelo for that counter, so that's clever boxing by Triple G. Now this is the defense of Canelo, and this is what makes Canelo so good. None of those shots Triple G threw on Canelo landed on him. So the one on the center was blocked, and then the left hook was blocked as well. You can see both shots blocked by Canelo. Because Triple G is so much bigger and stronger than Canelo. Look how it just lifts him and turns him. That's how punishing Triple G is. That's why I explained to people, if Triple G was having his way in that fight, Canelo wouldn't even be alive in that fight. He would have killed him. Now, unlike Triple G, Canelo was really crisp with his shots. His placement is ridiculous. Here, Canelo lands 2 punches to Triple G of the 3-punch combination. Yes. So he throws a right uppercut, which sets up Triple G for the left hook, and then a right hook to Triple G's face. See, this is what I'm trying to explain to people. Canelo kept on landing combinations of shots on Triple G. And I just don't understand how you could say this guy's winning the fight. And this was in the 10th round, by the way. I think he hurt Triple G in the 10th. I think Triple G actually got hurt in the 10th. So I don't understand how people could give the 10th round, for example, to Triple G. I just don't understand it. I don't know what people were looking at. I think they were just entranced by Triple G, just like how Trump supporters are entranced by Donald Trump, because Triple G kept on eating punches and kept on coming. This is just the defense exhibited by Canelo throughout the fight. And Triple G could not get his power punches off on Canelo. That's why I'm amazed that Punch Stats was showing that Triple G had landed all these power punches on Canelo when I didn't see it in the fight at all. Now this it's just beautiful. He set him up for this. So Triple G is coming in, and then Canelo dips low, which causes Triple G to freeze up for the second, and Canelo catches him with a brutal uppercut. It's a catch and shoot. As Triple G throws that left hook, he gets caught with the uppercut and misses every single punch. This is why I can't understand. This was round 8. I can't understand how anyone could say that Triple G somehow won this fight. I just don't understand it. Because he has defense, even though Triple G is the more active fighter, Triple G's not really landing anything effective. The most effective thing he has is his jab, and Canelo used Triple G's jab. Now, usually bait and counter is where you put out a jab there, the person responds to your jab, and you counter them. Well, Canelo was doing the absolute reverse. Canelo was allowing Triple G to throw his jab, touch his forehead, and so he's baiting Triple G repeatedly in to throwing power shots. And as he tries to throw a power shot, as he comes in to try to throw a power shot, he would counter him. This would have been happening the entire night. That's why when I hear people say Triple G out-jabbed Canelo, I laugh. Canelo again bait and counter. What happened was Triple G committed to coming in on Canelo, and then he lands the body shot and pivots out. Here Canelo check hooks Triple G as he comes in. Again, bait and counter. He first jabs him and then he counters him. It's a bait and counter all night long. The guy in control of the fight obviously was Canelo. This is the beauty of a counterpuncher. So he's got his defense. He's holding the phone. So when Triple G throws that left hook, nothing happens, and then Canelo can land a shot to the body. Look at this counter. Now Triple G, he this time throws the right hand because he's trying to get the jab. He throws the right hand to Canelo's forehead. Good right hand, but the counter is worse. It's directly, Triple G's walking directly into the counter, whereas Canelo was snapping back when he got hit. So the guy who actually hit the flusher shot was Canelo. The only thing is Triple G's just a tough son of a bitch, and he was much bigger than Canelo. But still amazing that Canelo could make him pause at least for a second or so before he would advance. I've seen this with Floyd versus bigger guys as well. Again, brilliant work. Counter right that misses, comes back with the left hook. Boom, body shot. That was the key in the fight. Canelo working the body. Here he is again working the body. The typical bait and counter. So he throws the left jab to freeze Triple G and blind him to catch him with the uppercut. Triple G comes back with a left hook that is blocked. That's defense for you. Such great defense, and that's why I don't have Triple G winning this fight. He didn't have defense, and a lot of the shots people thought Triple G was actually landing on Canelo weren't landing. He was blocking him, but he's so much smaller than Triple G that every shot that he uses actually moves Canelo. This was the 12th round when Canelo threw like an 8-punch combination on Triple G. He was just landing a whole bunch of shots on him. Now Triple G's tough, I give him that. But the thing that you got to understand is you're not going to win the fight because you're tough. You can't be eating punches like that and win a fight. I don't care what people say. They say Canelo, he was only throwing in spurts. It doesn't matter. That's a lot of punches to take. And so if Canelo wants to take some time off in the round and just circle the ring, Triple G's not going to do him anything. He's throwing a lot of punches, but he's not landing anything. And that's what a lot of you guys just don't understand. And that's why I can't understand how any of you who know anything about boxing would actually even entertain the notion that Triple G beat Canelo in that fight. He did not. No matter what you say, oh, Canelo didn't do enough. What are you talking about? Triple G didn't do enough. He didn't land nothing. That's the problem. He was throwing a lot of punches. He was being super active. Canelo wasn't as active as he was. He was more staccato. He'd do it in spots. But when Canelo did do things in spots, they were very effective and accurate.